The saga of the Jurassic world has once again stirred the hearts of millions of dinosaur fans. The history of humanity has always been an intriguing tale of our planet, especially the story of those who lived on it before us. Giant neighbors inhabited Mother Earth 250 million years ago, but then, according to the widely accepted theory, they perished due to the impact of a massive meteorite and its devastating consequences. But is that really so? Every now and then, news emerges about discoveries of living specimens of ancient species. Today, we will uncover the main mystery of modern humanity. Dinosaurs exist, and they live right next to you. Let's delve into this together. First, let's recall what we know about dinosaurs. These creatures inhabited our planet long before humanity, but don't be mistaken by the diversity of their species. When we hear dinosaur, most of us immediately think of Tyrannosaurus, reducing the vast diversity of ancient species to mere reptiles. However, the majority of them were ancestors of modern reptiles. According to approximate estimates, the reptile class appeared about 320 million years ago, whereas the suborder of dinosaurs in its broad sense formed only 225 million years ago. This is a colossal difference. However, according to one theory, this interval helped reptiles become stronger than their competitors. In those ancient times, Earth had a hot, steamy climate, much hotter than now. As a result, tropical forests thrived, but scientists believe that reptiles, finding themselves in various natural traps, swiftly adapted to the new conditions. Thus, evolution began. Remember how in school they described to you that giraffes have long necks because they reached for leaves? Similarly, the limited crawling abilities of reptiles led to the growth of their limbs, which became increasingly important, while speed and agility were crucial factors for survival. Thus, the world of dinosaurs that we can imagine today gradually formed. Prolonged evolution and the ability to adapt allowed modern reptiles to be closest to their ancient ancestors. To be more precise, our crocodiles are direct descendants of dinosaurs. The thing is, all reptiles we know belong to the archosaur group, and what's most interesting is that the Tyrannosaurus rex also belongs to this group. Both species lived at the same time, but their habitats slightly differed. While dinosaurs roamed across the planet, it was better for them to avoid freshwater bodies or swamps, where they would always be joyfully welcomed by 8-ton crocodile family members ready to happily snack on a half of a Tyrannosaurus. Of course, this terrifying species has long been extinct. Its typical prey decreased in size, making it harder to feed, and water bodies shrank. Thus, the ancient deadly killer evolved into its modern descendant, the alligator. Except for some minor differences, modern genus only yield to ancestors in size. Of course, we cannot overlook representatives of the oldest families of various reptiles and turtles, direct descendants of ancient animals. Being representatives of the class of reptiles, these creatures managed to survive to this day in almost unchanged forms. The reduced size only serves as evidence of a reduced diet and limited prey species. Modern Seychelles turtles, for example, grow on average up to 1.5 meters in length, but this is by no means the limit. Their ancient ancestors were much larger once paleontologists discovered the remains of an ancient turtle of an unknown species exceeding 4.5 meters in length. However, speaking directly about modern-day dinosaurs, we must uncover the main misconception of all movies about these amazing creatures, especially the modern Jurassic saga. You won't believe it, but most dinosaurs had feathers, especially famous velociraptors, as beautifully portrayed by Chris Pratt. Therefore, modern paleontologists have long concluded that modern birds are direct descendants of the ancient giants that once roamed our planet. Birds possess a similar structure to those creatures that lived on Earth millions of years ago. Scientists consider chickens and ostriches to be the closest relatives to dinosaurs. While it's easy to understand the swiftly running ostriches, imagining a 2-meter chicken running at a speed of 70 kilometers per hour is extremely challenging. But if all these descendants are merely heirs to the mighty dinosaurs, could at least one primitive terror have survived until our time? Undoubtedly, yes. Throughout history, several factors have indicated this possibility. Firstly, it's the process of evolution. Many dinosaurs perished due to changing conditions. The same colossal megalodon couldn't survive when its prey of similar colossal sizes went extinct, yet turtles managed to adapt. So why can't colossal fish the size of a 30-story building hide somewhere in the unexplored depths? Here comes the second second reason why many believe in the potential survival of dinosaurs: unknown factors. Unfortunately, the underwater world is poorly explored, not just due to its majestic depths, which not every modern device can descend to. Currently, there are numerous supporters of the hollow Earth theory. Since ancient times, people haven't just invented various legends associated with the underworld. Our distant ancestors discovered that inside our planet are numerous tunnels and caves where various animals, including dinosaurs, could have lived millions of years ago. Hence, many modern movies about dinosaurs are based on such legends. Perhaps in Godzilla movies, they exaggerate the abilities of Earth's defender, but the existence of such an animal is entirely real, and it's not necessary for the creature to continue living, as present amphibians can enter a state of extended dormancy, preserving all life support functions. Modern turtles can stay in a state of hibernation for a long time, so why couldn't their ancient ancestors sleep for 1,000 years? But then it turns out that sooner or later such creatures should come into view, so where are they? They have always been there. Let's recall ancient legends about the flat Earth and 3 elephants standing on a giant turtle. Such a legend may seem fantastic, but every similar story has had real roots. Leaving ancient times aside, even in the modern world, there have been sightings of mysterious creatures. Hundreds of lakes worldwide, apart from Loch Ness, are known places where mysterious ancient beings have been sighted. Lakes like Lake Okanagan in Canada, Lake Champlain, and Lake Nahuel Huapi in Argentina are considered known places of appearances. Freshwater is an ideal environment for the existence of reptiles. Such bodies of water can still sustain plesiosaurs or ichthyosaurs. For example, the former reached an impressive 12 meters in length. We live in a fascinating world. Today, humanity strives to advance technologies and conquer diseases. This is the same evolution that occurred with dinosaurs millions of years ago. Humanity is also evolving. It's unknown what will become of us in a few million years. Perhaps we will become one interconnected computer or be overtaken by machines, but remember, we shouldn't disrespectfully devour nuggets. Long ago, this chicken hunted in packs against tyrannosaurs and was a fierce predator. Who knows? Maybe chickens will get tired of all this and enslave all humans, opening cases with fighters made of human flesh. Until we meet again, friends.